Hi, my name is Hilary and this is Swift Education. Today we're going to talk about simple linear regression in Excel. We're going to find the regression between rainfall amount and the number of umbrellas sold for the entire period from January to December. In normal circumstances, you come to Insert and choose a line graph. Let's say we choose the line graph. Then we select the data, right click and select data, and data range, insert data range. Is the data range. Edit. Yep, this is a simple graph of rainfall amount and number of umbrellas. This does not give us any relationship between the two variables because you can see the number of umbrellas sold and the number of, let's put this to appear at the bottom. Yes, the amount of rainfall is in blue and the number of umbrellas sold is in orange. This does not give us any relationship between the two variables, but we can check the relationship of the variables using a regression analysis, and this can be done first using a scatter plot. You highlight, then you insert a scatter plot. This, then after inserting the scatter plot, you give a trend line and you double click the trend line, double click on the trend line and choose a linear equation and display equation on the chart. Yeah, from this relationship we can see that the regression coefficient is 0.8639 while the y-intercept is negative 21.959. This implies that for every unit rainfall amount, the number of umbrellas bought is 0.8639 minus 21.958. If there are 400 umbrellas bought, we take 0.8639 times 400 minus 21.959. That was the first method to use. However, you may need to check more data about the correlation through the use of values such as the confidence intervals using data analysis. So we come select data, go to data analysis, go to regression, click OK. Then we have to select the Y range. Y is the dependent variables, and here our dependent variable is the number of umbrellas sold, and the X is the rainfall amount. Remember to click labels because the first line or the first cell shows the labels, and we are doing it at a 95% confidence interval. We select the output cell. You can select new worksheet ply or you can select output range. I want the output range to appear here, so I'll select the output range. I want it to appear in cell I. Then I will need line of fit plots. Okay, we're good. So click OK, and wow, here is the results. We find that the R-square value is 0.9352, similar to the R-square value we found here. This indicates that the rainfall amount explains 93.52% in the number of purchases of the umbrellas. The rainfall amount explains the number of umbrellas bought by 93.52%. The slope of the graph of the coefficient is 0.863929, while the intercept is negative 21.9594. When you check at the p-value in green here, the p-value is 2.88 to the power of -7. That's a very, very small value. Therefore, we can say that with 95% confidence, the rainfall amount has a significant effect on the number of umbrellas, but there's a significant relation between the rainfall amount and the number of umbrellas boats. Now, when we check the line of fit graph, you can see the predicted number of umbrellas sold, which is the linear trend line, predicted umbrellas sold, while the number of umbrellas sold represents the values here. For example, these values are below this line while these values are above this line, so it is fitted by this linear trend line. We can make the trend line go at the bottom of the graph so that we have more room. Yeah, so we can click on it. Let's display the equation on the chart and also the R square value. In this case, this R square value is 0.9 is 1 because it has been rounded off to 1. Otherwise, the value is 0.9365. Now, that is a simple method of finding the linear regression in Microsoft Excel. If you have more questions, if you have more comments, please tell me in the comments below. Thank you and bye-bye.